Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Dallas Cowboys all-decade rebuild here on Madden 23, and it's finally here. It is finally here, ladies and gentlemen, the Super Bowl. Cowboys and Chiefs. It's like it was written in the stars. Now, this isn't the same Chiefs team that you may recognize. Obviously, there's no Patrick Mahomes, there's no Travis Kelce, there's none of that. We have Patrick Mahomes, and he's led our Cowboys to the Super Bowl to go up against his real-life team, the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, they went 13-4 in the regular season. We went 15-1. No, 16-1. There's an extra game. We went 16-1. I think that this could be a fairly simple game. I just remembered, I'm gonna put the X Factor back on Adrian Peterson. That just went in my mind right now. I just remembered that. So we're going to do that at the top of the episode so I don't forget. I don't know why it went off, but it's going to be back on Adrian Peterson. I think it's on Calvin Johnson and Julio Jones, and I don't want it on one of them. I haven't fully decided on who I don't want it on. Probably I don't want it on Julio. He can have Superstar. Yeah, I think so. I think Megatron's the one that should have double me. But whatever. It's Super Bowl week. I hope you guys are excited. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get started. So here we are. This is the bracket that we began with. We had to take on the Commanders in the first round. Well, in our first round, the divisional. Then we took on the Cardinals last episode in a crazy NFC Championship game that was just pretty insane. And now we end up taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, who had to go through the Patriots, the Texans, and the Dolphins to get here. So they had to play 3 games. We had to play 2 to get here. I'm very, very excited, but let's not waste any time. I don't want to forget. Let's take the X Factor off of Julio Jones by doing it the other way, not this way. By going over here and switching the double me from not Calvin Johnson, switching the double me from Julio, and turning it on to Adrian Peterson. Swap zone ability. So now Adrian Peterson's X Factor will be activated, which is Freight Train. So that's awesome. That's what I wanted from the start. I don't know why I'd ever switched it to having 2 wide receivers. So this is the offense going into the Super Bowl. Really, really strong, really good. I'm excited for it. And this is the defense headed into the Super Bowl. In the offseason, I could see us maybe working on getting some different linebackers in there, maybe a couple different corners, maybe some more pass rushing help. I don't know. I feel like the defense needs a little bit more work than the offense. Maybe bring in another receiver. Maybe trade away one of our own receivers. Maybe trade away Jalen Waddle because we don't really use him that much. Maybe trade away Edelman. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Maybe trade away Kyle Long and get another right guard. There's some things. There's some little tweaking things that we could do to figure out this next season team. And I'll probably trade away Jason Peters because he is up for a new contract and he's pretty old. He might retire. So that is what I'm thinking in terms of the offseason. But we can't think about the offseason right now. We have to think about the one final game that we have on the resume. Kansas City versus Dallas in the Super Bowl. I hope you guys are excited. Let's get the weekly strategy out of the way so that we can go straight into this game. They have MJD, Maurice Jones-Drew, as the running back with Mr. Happy Ending himself, Deshaun Watson. Okay. That is very interesting. He is the quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs. They have Julius Peppers and Aqib Talib. Very interesting. Very interesting team. We'll take a look at their whole entire team coming up in a couple of seconds when we get rid of the training or finish the training for the week. The final training of the regular season and postseason. All right, let's take a look at what the Chiefs have to offer. Joe Hayden and Brian Bulaga get upgrade points right before the Super Bowl. That's awesome. Love to see that. But let's take a look at this Chiefs team. Who are they working with? We know they have a few guys. They've got some talented players. Obviously, they made it to the Super Bowl. Their quarterback is Deshaun Watson with Gardner Minshew as the backup. Maurice Jones-Drew and Melvin Gordon with Miles Sanders. That's the running back room. That's a pretty solid running back room. You've got your kind of explosive, all do everything back. Then you've got your pass catching back, and you got your power back. So that's pretty good, well-rounded running back room. Wide receivers, you've got Brandon Marshall, Wes Welker, or as former Boston mayor who has now passed away, is it Bob Menino? I forget his first name. Mayor Menino. He used to say Wes Weckler Wes Weckler is how he used to pronounce his name. Go look up former Boston mayor Tom Menino. Is it Tom Menino? It might be Tom Menino. Go look him up. He's got some funny stuff that he says. He never pronounced Boston players' names right. But they also have Jahan Dotson, Christian Watson, Alan Lazard, and Jalen Tolbert. Okay, that's a very good offense. Really good wide receivers, really good running backs, and obviously you got Deshaun Watson. Tight end TJ Hawkinsox with Mo Alley Cox. Okay, offensive line Christian Darrisaw, Joel Bitonio, Ryan Kelly, Mark Golinsky, Evan Neal, and Julius Peppers on the defensive line with Everson Griffin, BJ Raji, and then the linebackers Michael Kendricks, Patrick Queen, Thomas Davis Sr., corners Aqib Talib, Antonio Cromartie, Tre'Davious White, Kareem Jackson. Wow, that's really good top three corners right there. Keanu Neal and Landon Collins are the safeties. Brandon McManus and Michael Pilardi are the kicker punter. This is a good team. This is a very good team. And we're going to have to try to outmatch them on the football field. Can we do it? I think we might just be able to. Might as well throw some extra points in there just to be safe. I mean, we have a bunch of them. So we might as well throw some points in just to make sure that we've got the best team on the field that we can ever produce. So we will go in there and boost up all of this stuff, yada, yada, yada. 7 points remain. Okay, so that was like, what, 140 something points that we just spent right there, and we get all of our guys up a little bit better. That boost for the offensive lineman, that strength, is going to be really, really useful. So one final game to decide everything this season. Chiefs and Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go win us a bowl.
Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Cowboys. All that and more coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, for these Kansas City Chiefs, they, of course, were Super Bowl champions 3 years ago. The win over the Niners in Miami. They fell to the Bucs in Tampa a couple years back. They had the blown lead in the AFC title game against Cincinnati last year, and now they're back making their third trip to the big game in 4 years.
And their recent history only increases the urgency to try and win another Super Bowl title with this group.
Meanwhile, the Cowboys have had some ups and downs since their last Super Bowl appearance, but they're back for the 9th time, trying to win number 6 and tie the Patriots and Steelers. For the Cowboys, their last Super Bowl title quite a while ago, January of '96.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is go time in the Super Bowl. The Cowboys, the first time here since the 90s. Let's do it. We can do it, and here he comes. That's what she said. Deshaun Watson on the field for the first time in the Super Bowl. What's he got up his sleeve? He's going to throw it quickly. It's going to be caught immediately. First play of the game. Deshaun Watson to Deshaun Watson. No, it was Jahan Dotson. I messed up the name. That was a big throw, though. That was a big boy throw. First play of the game. Aaron Donald smacks Maurice Jones-Drew. This is going to be tough. You know Madden loves the Kansas City Chiefs. Whatever iteration of the Kansas City Chiefs, Madden loves them. They also love the Cowboys. So it's a battle of Madden's two favorite teams. They also love the Cleveland Browns, but the Browns didn't make it. 3rd and 10 for Watson and the Chiefs. It'll be underneath. Big hit, Patrick Willis, and that's 4th and inches. Good job. That's a huge tackle, a huge stop, and that is a punt for the Chiefs. Exactly the kind of start that we needed. Exactly the kind of start that we needed. Oh, they're going to fake it in the Super Bowl. He's going to go down. They faked a punt in a Super Bowl. I respect the balls. That takes some massive cojones to do that. I respect it. But Ray Lewis was ready for it. He gets there and stops it. I don't even think Michael Pilardi knew that they were going to fake it, really. He didn't seem like he was ready. But Adrian Peterson has the X factor now, so I'm excited for him to possibly activate it. Although it says he's still got Superstar underneath. I know I activated the X factor. No, it still has Julio. Did I not save it? Oh, I don't know if I saved it. I didn't know you had to save it, to be honest. I throw a pick. I don't even know what I was doing on that one. I was too worried about... I wasn't really even thinking of where to throw it. I was trying to think about why it didn't save the X factor on Adrian Peterson. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We've won playoff games without that X factor. It's not a big deal. But we're not going to win playoff games if I throw stupid passes like that. I wasn't even paying attention really to where I was throwing it. I was just pressing a button because I was trying to comprehend why he didn't have an X factor. Oh, God, that was a crazy spin from MJD. He was going to be stopped in the backfield. Instead, he gets a decent carry. It is 3rd and 4. This is our chance to force the 3 and out and get that ball back. Make sure that they don't have the mistake. It's going to be Earl Thomas. Interception of Deshaun Watson. That's big. We really needed that because it looked like the Chiefs were going to capitalize on my mistake. Right back to us. They get an interception, we get an interception, and this ball game is back even. All right, so maybe we're not going to be able to run the ball very efficiently today, but that's not a big deal. We can try it through the air. I'm going to have Megatron wide open. If Mahomes can hit him, of course he can. Calvin Johnson down the sideline. I tried the stiff arm, but it didn't work. But he gets to the 5. That was a really good route by Megatron. And he was about to do a backflip there. We had to stop him. We had to stop him there. Adrian Peterson gets the ball. Touchdown, Cowboys. We lead in the Super Bowl. It wouldn't be a Dallas Cowboys all-decade rebuild episode if Adrian Peterson didn't score. So, 7-0 we lead. Mike McDaniel's happy. Andy Reid not so much. If we can keep forcing the Chiefs to play like they have played the first couple of drives, then we will get out of here with a pretty big victory. But we have to also force a couple more interceptions from Mr. Deshaun Watson. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We got lucky with the Earl Thomas one just because that was kind of a Malcolm Butler style interception. That's going to be a quick throw. Hawkinson gets it, and he will get down to the 30. It's a gain of 5. All right. First quarter is coming to a close pretty soon, under 2 minutes now. And if we can get to Watson, we couldn't do it quick enough. That's a big hit from Ray Lewis, but he holds on to the football. Ooh, Andy Reid's getting a little excited. He's getting a little bit excited. I feel like they gave Andy Reid a little bit of a better body. I feel like in real life, he's a little bit bigger than what they gave him in his player model, or his character model here. Oh, that's an interception. Darrelle Revis. Okay, it's not an interception. Brandon Marshall kind of boxed me out there. But you can't throw on Revis Island. You cannot throw on Revis Island. It's impossible. It's not allowed. It's literally in the rule books. And that's going to be Robert Quinn's sack. Nobody even blocked him. He came in unblocked. Deshaun Watson had no chance. That's number 1 in the game for Quinn. 3rd and 17. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Come on, let's force a punt. It's going to be a deep throw. Darrelle Revis. Interception is not there. You know how I said you can't throw on Revis Island? It's literally impossible? Well, they kind of threw on Revis Island. You know what? That's probably more on me than it is on anything else. I probably should have positioned Revis a little bit better. Maybe if the AI was in control, it would have been at worst a knockdown. I don't know. We'll never know because it's a completion. Here's a rebound. It's a touchdown. Jahan Dotson completely outnumbered me. He just overjumped, and I didn't really get a good animation. I don't know what this animation is. Revis just, I pressed triangle. This isn't even like square. He just like dives into Jahan Dotson instead of going for the ball. I don't know what this animation is. And Jahan was going to bring that in the entire way. All right, so the Chiefs end up scoring, even though we should have had 2 interceptions on that drive, both with Darrelle Revis. They made it work, and it's 7-7. All right, we get the ball to start the second half, so if we can take this second quarter and we can move it all the way down to about 3 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go, maybe even 1 minute to go, we can make things happen. Oh, God, Deshaun Jackson got blown up by Mo Alley Cox. Start the second quarter. We don't have to waste a down because we got to run the clock out. No, we just got to start the second quarter, and let's try to get this ball and gash them down the field for big chunks of yardage and just keep chewing that clock. I love chewing clock. Oh, what great blocking. Peterson gets the edge. Adrian Peterson to the 50. Big time run from Peterson. I didn't even need a hard cut on that one. He did it all by himself. He did it all by himself. We'll give him the ball again. Peterson couldn't really find an opening there. That's okay. That is okay. 2nd and 7 from the 46. Snap it. Hand it off. Peterson. Good blocks. Good enough blocks from the receivers down the field. And it's a 1st down and 10. I didn't think they were going to give me the 1st down there, but they do. Oh, Peterson shows shock. They gave him the 1st down, and he throws. That is pretty shocking. I've only passed the ball 2 times, and one of them was the interception. That's pretty funny. Oh, decent blocks down the field. Peterson. Is that inches? No, it's another 1st down. Another 1st down for AP. There's a reason he should have been the MVP. He is the best player in the entire league this year. It's BS that he didn't win it. It's BS that he wasn't even in contention. Not winning, it's fine. I can understand if a quarterback had better numbers overall, but not even to be in the conversation for MVP when he has like the best season of all time is just, that's just BS. 3rd and 6. We are going to probably have to throw this ball now. This is the same play that Megatron got a huge gain on last time. Can he do it again? We're not going to find out because it's going to be Edelman for a 1st down. And now we can go right back to the run game. And we're doing exactly what I wanted. We're chewing clock. We're taking this down to 3 minutes, 2 minutes left to go in the half. And we get the ball to start the second half. So we are looking pretty spicy in this game. Although there was really no blocking on that attempt there. But Thomas Davis Sr. injured on the play. So that acts as a timeout for the Chiefs. That's kind of stupid. But it is what it is. We're going to go back to Edelman here because he loves to get those catches. It is 3rd and 2. I'm going to trust Adrian Peterson. This is a very favorable running spot because the offensive line's not really tight. So we'll give this to Peterson. He'll get inside. Adrian Peterson fighting forward to the 2. 59 yards on the ground. We'll go right back to it, see if we can get it. Adrian Peterson, can he get in there? He's so close. It's at the 1. I don't know how he didn't get it. And that's the 2-minute warning. I really don't know how he didn't just reach the ball across the line or something. It was so close. 2nd and goal, another semi-favorable spot here. I think Peterson should be able to do it. He doesn't. He gets it back to the 1. All right, I'm going to run it one more time with Peterson. If we can't do it here and we stay at the 1, then I'll just do the quarterback sneak, but it opens up for him. That's number 2 for Adrian Peterson. And we take our lead right back. With 1:41, we took almost the entire quarter off here in the second. That's exactly what I wanted. We did exactly what I wanted. We took a lot of time off, and we scored. So we did exactly what I wanted to do, what I wanted to accomplish on that drive, and I didn't throw an interception. Vinatieri sends it away. They'll probably just kneel this down. And we will go with 1:41. The Chiefs will have a chance to answer. Deshaun Watson and company scored on their last drive. Let's not do that again. They should have thrown interceptions on that drive, but they didn't. They lucked out. That's a deep one, one-on-one. Earl Thomas and Brandon Marshall. It's picked off. Earl Thomas. That might be pass interference in a real game, but whatever. It's not. It works out for us. Deshaun Watson tried to go one-on-one. I respect it. It didn't work. Earl Thomas gets there, does the dang thing, and we get the interception. Even out of the backfield in the passing game, Adrian Peterson getting involved. And now we'll go a little play action here. They're going to expect a run, so we fake it, and we wait. We find Edelman, and he holds on for another big catch. Julian Edelman having a big day today. You love to see it. We'll go slants. The slants are not open. That's the interception. Yep. I should have just threw it away. My better judgment told me to throw it away, but I still went against it and threw it to somebody. I knew that was going to be an interception from the moment I pressed it. 2 interceptions for Mahomes today. In the Super Bowl, not a big deal. Are they going to use their timeouts? They will. 38 seconds. They have a chance to get a field goal. Man, I really could have had a chance to put this game away. If we went up by 2 touchdowns before the half and then scored again to start the second half, 3-touchdown lead in the Super Bowl, that's wraps. But unfortunately, we can't do that, and we're fighting for our lives to make this not 14-10. 34 seconds, 1 timeout. If we keep them in the field of play, they'll probably use their other timeout. Keep him in bounds. He's going to spin inside. He goes down. They're going to let the accelerated clock go. There we go. This is intense. If they don't have a quick throw, they could run out of time here. It's going to go to the end zone almost. It's Patrick Peterson picking it off. Oh my God. Patrick Peterson. He picked off Deshaun Watson. Unbelievable. And instead of getting 3 points or even 7, the Chiefs get nothing, and Peterson runs the clock down in the half, and that is how we go into the halftime locker room here in the Super Bowl. All right. What a crazy first half that was. Absolute crazy first half. We'll defend the short pass of Deshaun. I don't know how well that's going to work or not. He's kind of been lighting us up a little bit, but he's been going for deep passes. I don't know why he's been trying these one-on-one 50-50 balls, but they haven't really been working for him. Deshaun Jackson, not Deshaun Watson, Deshaun Jackson takes it up to the 41. I thought I might have had another kick return there. It looked promising. Doesn't end up doing anything for us. You're open, Megatron, so we're going to give you the ball. 115 yards, 2 interceptions for Mahomes. All right, let's get back to the run game. That's what we do best. That is what we do best. There it is. Peterson actually worked out pretty well. He got some decent yards out of that. I didn't think that was going to go anywhere, really. But it worked. He got some good yardage. Snap it. Oh, great blocks down the field. He gets the first down easy. Really, really good blocking there. And we'll just keep running this out. I mean, I want to win a Super Bowl, man. That's the goal. Got to win a Super Bowl in year number 1. I think we can do it. 2nd down and 9. They're starting to figure out the run game here. Our offensive line's not holding up as much as I would like them to, or as consistently as I would like them to. He's going to go down again. It's 3rd and 8. All right, we're finally going to have to abandon the run on this one and pass. It could be Calvin Johnson. It could be a couple other people. It's going to be Calvin quickly. He dropped it. Do we go for this or do we kick the field goal? Because Vinatieri can nail a 46-yarder. It's just a matter of, do we attempt to go for this? 4th and 8. Do I believe we can get this? It's the Super Bowl. We might as well try it. Calvin, catch. He holds on, 1st down. That was a risky throw and a big-time catch from Megatron. Woo, I thought that we were going to give the Chiefs a little bit of momentum. Good thing that they don't have any. We have full momentum. If I could drain this clock even further before we give them the ball back, that would be ideal. But also, Mahomes or Peterson, if he wants to score, he can score, I guess. 3rd and 7. There is a slight possibility of getting a first down. It would be really hard to do without scoring. And I'm going to have to step up here. Can Mahomes get the first down? It's the 1. It's 4th and inches. I think you know what we have to do. We haven't called this play in a while here in this series. It is time for the juice special in the Super Bowl. 4th and inches from the 1 to go up 2 scores against the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes delivers. The juice special is undefeated. Let's go. And we are up 2 scores on the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, it looks pretty good. I'm feeling confident. Michael Kendricks picks up an injury. I'm feeling pretty good that we are going to win the Super Bowl in year number 1 of the franchise. All right, all right, all right. Jahan Dotson will kneel it down. Oh, look at Gardner. He's probably telling them all the best massage places to go to after the game. I bet there's some pretty good ones in Arizona. Probably some ones that'll treat you afterwards too. 1st down 10. That was a big run from Maurice Jones-Drew. We just let a huge gaping hole open up there on the right side of the line. I don't know why that happened that way, but it does. And it's a big 1st down for the Chiefs. They needed that momentum, try to grab some of it back. Dietrich Wise shutting that one down. Nowhere to go for MJD. It's 2nd down and 10. Ooh, Patrick Peterson's activated his X Factor. That's awesome. Who's the other X Factor on defense? I don't even see him out there. Oh, is it Patrick Willis? It might be Patrick Willis. He must not have been out there on that play. That's another big throw. Wes Welker with a big catch. It's Peterson. I don't even know do we even have another X Factor out there? I don't even know. It should have been Patrick Willis, shouldn't it? 3 interceptions for Deshaun Watson's crazy. We got Peterson, we got Aaron Donald, and we got... Oh, it's Darrelle Revis is the other X Factor. That's right. I don't know why I forgot that. Oh, stop him. No, Willis. I hit stick, but it didn't hit stick. This is going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs are going to have 7 minutes to try to score 2 touchdowns and stop us from scoring at all. They won't snap it. We will start the 4th and final quarter here in the Super Bowl. 1st and 10 from the 29. All right, let's focus up, boys. We got 7 minutes. Oh, Aaron Donald's in the backfield immediately. They shouldn't even have blocked me because it's like they didn't even do it. So immediately gets in there. I was in the backfield before he even finished handing the ball off to MJD. It's crazy. Oh, that's going to be a great throw to Hawkinson. He stays up on his feet. I don't know how he stayed up his feet, but he did. And he got an extra maybe 6 or 7 yards out of that because he stayed on his feet. From the 3, they wouldn't onside kick, would they? You don't think that they would onside kick? I don't know. It's still a little bit early in the quarter to onside kick. I think they would just kick it normally. I don't know. It's too hard to say. Oh, Welker dives into the end zone. Chiefs are down by 1 score. It's not over just yet. It is not Jover just yet. A 1-score lead for the Dallas Cowboys. Don't worry, there's no need to panic. We've got the greatest running back of all time, Adrian Peterson. In the backfield, we got the greatest quarterback of all time, Patrick Mahomes, in the backfield. No need to worry. They don't onside kick. Deshaun Watson gets us to the 31-32. All right, we just got to run our offense. There's nothing different. Just because they're down by a touchdown doesn't mean that we have to run the offense any differently. All we got to do is get that good blocking. I mean, look at that blocking down the field. Amazing. And if we could just keep doing that, then we're just going to roll right through them. There's no need to worry at all. No need to panic. We're looking good. We are cooking. Absolutely cooking. I mean, we're just getting chunks of yardage every single time. They're the 6th ranked defense in the entire NFL, and they've allowed 123 rushing yards today. I'd say they're not that good. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Continuing to run the ball. Peterson will fall forward, 3rd and 2. We'll give it to him one more time because we're just taking time right off that clock, baby. You know how we roll. And that's not good. It is 4th and 5. B.J. Raji was in the backfield instantly. We don't punt the football on the channel. This could be a mistake, but you know what the rule is. We don't punt the football on the channel unless it's in strategic scenarios. That's going to be Rob Gronkowski. He gets the first down. That's massive. Absolutely massive. Big first down for Gronk. That tackle probably helped him get the first down too, because if he would have wrapped him up and pulled him backwards, he might not have got it. But now there's 3 minutes to go in the game, and they are starting to figure out the run. I don't know if I can risk it anymore. I don't know if I can risk it for the biscuit any longer. I might have to switch it up and go for the passing game. And I'm going to have to step up in this pocket. I didn't have anything. I didn't get sacked, but I didn't have anything there. All right, I'm not going to snap this until the 2-minute warning is called. I don't want to waste a down and give them an extra timeout. So we're going to let this go to the 2-minute warning, and then we're going to call our 3rd and 12 play. We might, depending on if this is completed or not, be able to take a field goal and go up by 10 on the Chiefs. That would be an okay scenario. Wouldn't be the ideal scenario, but maybe Antonio Gates can get the first down. He can! Antonio Gates delivers a huge first down. Oh my God. I did not see that coming at all. Antonio Gates gets it. They use one of their timeouts. Peterson goes outside. That's a flag, so they don't have to call a timeout. Thanks for that, whoever gets the holding call. Who is it? It is Brian Bulaga. Great, Brian. Good job. You gave them an extra timeout that they didn't have. 1:51. Peterson at the 41. They use their next timeout. Second down and 18. Motion Gronkowski. Snap it. Peterson breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, breaks 3 tackles. Adrian Peterson fighting for his life. And that's the final timeout. 3rd and 12. We are into field goal range, so I could take just a run and then we go kick the field goal. But I gotta try it. We gotta try. There it is. Gronkowski first down, but he fumbled the football. Rob Gronkowski. Oh my God, Rob Gronkowski just fumbled the football. Oh my God, Rob Gronkowski fumbled the football. Oh my God, Rob Gronkowski just fumbled the football. Oh my God, Rob Gronkowski just fumbled the football. Did he get Peanut Tillman? He did. Who is this man? Oh, is it Willie Gay? Is that who hit it out? He Peanut Tillman the crap out of that football. Boom. Rob Gronkowski, oh my God. I cannot believe that happened. They have no more timeouts though, so if we keep them in bounds, we'll be golden. They have to score. Remember, they can't just kick a field goal. They have to score. And that could have been a huge sack, but it's going to be an incomplete pass. I wish it would have been a sack. That would have been amazing. It's 3rd and 4. This is obvious 4-down territory. Clearly, no reason why it wouldn't be. That's going to be a first down catch, Jahan Dotson. They don't need the 4th down opportunity. But they are under a minute now with that accelerated clock. No timeouts. And they're running little small passes. Tackle him. Hawkinson doesn't get out of bounds. Under 30 seconds to go now. This is getting intense. That's going to be a quick throw. It's caught, Darrelle Revis. We're going to win the Super Bowl. Oh my God, he gave me back my sanity. Darrelle Revis, you don't throw on Revis Island. You just don't do it, because that happens. Darrelle Revis wins us the Super Bowl in year 1. That's why you get corners that are this level of good. This is why. Oh my God. What a moment. What a moment. This is the craziest thing that could ever happen in the world. And it might just be the thumbnail. It might just be the Super Bowl thumbnail right there. Wow. Unreal, the fact that that just happened. We've got to hold on to the football for one final play. That is going to be the game. Your Dallas Cowboys will win the Super Bowl in year number 1. It was a little bit close, closer than I would have liked down the stretch. Maybe a little turtle head was popping out there at the end of that game, but we hold on. Oh my God, we completed it. Jerry Jones sold us the team, and he told us we got to bring the Cowboys back to relevancy. And we did it. We are Super Bowl champions for the first time since the 90s. It only took a fantasy draft and bringing back the best players of the 2010s to get the Cowboys the Super Bowl once again, but we did it. Le'Veon Bell, why is he up there? I don't know, but he gets to be up on the stage. Mahomes gets the trophy. I don't know who's going to win MVP. I would assume it would be Darrelle Revis because of the interception. That's just how Madden works. I would give it to Adrian Peterson, but I'm guessing it's going to be Darrelle Revis because that's just how the game works, and they give it to people who don't necessarily deserve it. Although Revis made a huge play there, so maybe he does deserve it. 10 for 13, 167 yards, no touchdowns, and 2 interceptions for Patrick Mahomes. Maybe my worst game as Patrick Mahomes, but we got the job done. Rushing 31 carries, 125 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Adrian Peterson. It's either going to be him or Revis. It's either going to be him or Revis. Edelman had 3 catches for 38 yards. Calvin Johnson had 3 for 88. Defensively, Willis had 5 tackles, so did Ray Lewis. We had 1 sack, it was Robert Quinn. We had 4 interceptions. Thomas had 2, Revis had 1, and Patrick Peterson had 1. But Darrelle Revis had the most important one because it won us the game. It was the game clinch interception. We win 21-14. We got the Lombardi, and now we get to go to the offseason and see if we can improve this team even more than what we already have. Okay, so we are here in the offseason. Let's take a look at the season recap just to see the awards. So they give it to Earl Thomas because he had 2 interceptions in the game. So speaking of people who don't really deserve it, Earl Thomas doesn't really deserve it. I mean, 2 big interceptions. He did have 2 big interceptions, but I mean, Adrian Peterson had a career day and Darrelle Revis won us the game. So whatever. Andrew Luck wins the MVP. Should have been Adrian Peterson. Mike McDaniel wins Coach of the Year. Cooper Kupp and TJ Watt are the Players of the Year. Andre Johnson and Gerard Mayo are the Rookies of the Year. So that is how Season 1 wraps up. Next episode will be the off-season. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to see who's in free agency because remember, since it's a fantasy draft plus all these new legend players have like weird contracts, who knows what the free agency period is going to have. So I'm excited for that. Then we got the draft. Then we've got the next season, start of Season 2. So I'm excited. I'm hyped. I hope you guys are too. We won the Super Bowl. If that didn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. If you enjoyed, leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.